Hey guys, I want to welcome you back to the Sensu Pop channel. Today we'll be taking a look at the new championship cards that has been announced for the new championship, the regionals that has been coming out, okay? So I think there are like 4 or 5 of them. We're gonna take a look. I'm gonna give you my takes on them. Most of them are pretty generic, except for 1 or 2, which we can dive down a little bit more to talk about what are they supposed to help. But it's good somehow that a good bulk of them are pretty generic. So if you're playing blue or you're playing yellow, they kind of help you. Alright, so the first one is Intoxicated by Justice. This is your new blue negate. So if your leader card is blue, there's no extra card in your battle area. That means no field card. You can tap 1, negate the attack. Then you choose one of your opponent's battle card, ignoring barrier 1 energy cost or less, and you get to choose 2. The first one is that if you give your opponent a life, you get to draw 1 and untap 1. So you get to choose, right? Hey, do I want to untap 1 and draw 1? If you think that's more important for you, then you can give your opponent 1 life. And usually why you want to do that, maybe because you are going in for a triple striker, double striker, and your opponent is down to 1 or 2 life. It doesn't matter anymore. At that point of time, getting the 1 cost and that getting that 1 extra card and untapping 1 energy might be better for you to defend yourself for the turn. And the other one is if that you don't need to draw a card and you don't need to untap the 1 energy, you get to choose that 1 that costs battle card and put it under the bottom of the deck. So maybe that would be good for you. Alright, so you get to choose which one is it. So how good is this card? I am not too sure though, because I don't play blue a lot. So if blue has a lot of trouble dealing with 1-drop barrier card, I would imagine there is quite a couple of them. This might be a very good option. And it's Goku Black, so people really would want to get it, including me, myself. Okay, the second one is going to be Bardock the Eliminator. This one, it's a little bit more complicated, unique blocker, and also we have a new keyword here. It is called Limit 1. What does Limit 1 means? I actually have no idea, but I would think that maybe this is Limit 1 is to substitute, you know, one of the things that they really need to do, like Bandai really needs to do, is to reduce the number of wordings there. And one of the ways they can do it is to take a certain mechanics and put it into a keyword. So for example, like Limit 1, I would venture to guess, I really don't know, but I would venture to guess from Limit 1, and it's an auto. That means this particular card skill can be activated only 1 time per turn. And I'm not talking about like once per turn, you know, we do have that once per turn. However, it is more on you cannot activate copies of the skills on copies of this card. So it's basically 1 time this card can activate like once. Yeah, per turn, okay? So you cannot say that it's not like once per turn, it's basically everything once per turn. Okay, so tap 1. If your leader card is yellow or Bardock's crew card, you get to choose one of your opponent's skiller's battle card with an energy cost 4 or less in rest mode. What you're gonna do here, at the end of the battle in which this card is used in a combo from hand, you tap 1. Your opponent may KO the chosen card, that skillless card. If they don't, you get to play this card from the drop area in rest mode. So you get to choose your opponent whether they KO the card. If they don't, you can play the card, and your opponent needs a card that is skillless. So I think that would be very good with the Android deck. So you could either use this card and KO it. If not, you can have a 19k on the board. And activate main, you get to send this card from drop to your warp. You get to draw a card, which is really good because kind of you can use this as a combo. If not, it becomes a blocker. And if this card goes to your drop area, you still get the 0+5k combo, and you can tap 1 just to draw a card if you need to. Is this a game-changing card? I don't think so, unless I am wrong here. There is something I don't see, but I think it's just a generically a very good card. Yeah, if it comes in active mode, that would be really good though, but it comes in rest mode. Unfortunately, that is the part that we want to look into. Right, so let us take a look at the cards that I'm kind of like the most excited for in this set of 5 cards. It is going to be this Watermelon 4-course SS Broly Evolutions Heartbringer. It has energy exhaust. When this card is played, you get to add up to 2 cards with Dragon Ball. So you add up to 2 Dragon Ball from your deck or drop area to your hands. So you can even play it if you're playing with a Wish Leader, which most probably we are if you're playing this card because of that Dragon Ball thing. You get to also draw 2 cards with this guy even if you're Awakened. That's so good, right? And activate main, tap 2. If you have 3 or more energy, you get to choose up to 1 Broly BR card with energy cost of 5 and evolve in your hand, and you evolve on top of this card in active mode. So what is this card for? What is this card designed for? And let me tell you, it is most probably designed. You can play with other wished decks if you want to, but for me, what am I really excited for is because it is designed for Cheelai and Lemo, one of my favorite wish leader over here. Take a look at the artwork, it's just amazing. I love this leader a lot. And for course, you could see that there is no way to bring this out, but I reckon that you are wrong here, because we have allied reinforcement and also a kind wish, and reinforcement is just 2 energy, and what you can do here is tap 2, you get to choose 1 card from your hands and then you discard it. If you do so, if you have no cards in the battle area, you get to play 1 green Broly card with energy cost of 4 from your hand, from your deck, and then you play it. So when you play this card, you're gonna add another 2 Dragon Ball cards. So at turn 2, you are able to kind of awaken yourself already, right? And then you add, you can also play up to 1 green Cheelai and Lemo card from your deck, and then you shuffle the deck. So you can play this card, draws 2, and then you have allied another Lemo or Cheelai card and play it. So basically, that is something that you can do with this allied reinforcement. Or you can kind wish, but kind wish you have to do it at turn 4. And when you do that, you get to choose all of your opponent's battle card, ignoring barrier, and place them at the bottom of the deck in any order. If there's no more battle card, you get to play a SS Broly Evolution Hubbringer onto your deck, onto your board. So basically, that is really good. I kind of like this very much. But one of the things that makes me think a lot, it's what is the evolve thing for? Does it work here? So audience, does it work? Because I'm trying to look for a Broly BR, a red Broly BR with evolve skill. So there is kind of 2 of them. The first one is the new one, which is EX Evolve. The second one is this guy, which is Full Power Broly Resonant Evolution. This is also a EX Evolve, so I'm pretty sure, I think it will work with that EX Evolve. The red one is not going to work though, because the red one you cannot play that card with any skills except for its EX Evolve, so you cannot play it with this SS Broly. But with this SS Broly, you can play with this Full Power Resonant Evolution. Now you have a triple striker with Alliance on board that cannot be KO'd by your opponents. Alright, so, oh no, but you are not playing with EX Evolve, so you can be KO'd by your opponents. So it kind of makes the Cheelai deck just much more better. The Watermelon Broly. Okay, so the second card that I'm really most excited for with this set of 5 cards is come 4th Shinron. This card, pretty straightforward. This card gains desire in all areas. It is a 4 cost, but using Shinron with a 4 energy, you can just activate it. If this card is a Shinron card, you get to play up to 1 Shinron or one black Shinron or Shinron BR card with energy cost 4 or less from the drop area, and then you get to play in rest mode. Criminally underplayed card is Shinron Figure of Majesty, because this card was so good when we have that, it wasn't a kind wish, it was the other one, I forgot what it is, right? I think it wasn't a child wish, but I forgot what was the other one called. When you activate it, you get to play something. And this card used to be so good, but now we can do come 4th Shinron. And when you play this, you get to draw a card. And also, is it draw a card? Hold on. Yes, you get to draw a card, then you choose one, and usually you can untap 2 energy and switch them to, you can untap 2 energy with this. And this is once per turn ability though. Now it becomes a very high priority target, because if your opponent doesn't take him out the next turn, it is going to be, you're going to untap 2 and draw 1 again. So use your Shinron's ability, summon him, and then you get to play untap 2 and get to draw 1, okay? And the best part is you get to choose a leader or your battle card and gets plus a 5k and critical for the turn, and you get to draw 1 though. Good, and you can also choose 1 battle card with energy cost 2 or less from the drop area, and then you play really high utility cards. Really like it. And what is the other Shinron BR card? It is going to be Shinron Wishing Anew. I wish I have a better picture of this card, but I just don't. This card cannot attack, and this is the Shinron BR, the black Shinron BR 4 cost. When you play this card, you get to choose up to 1 of your opponent's battle card, KO it. Then you get to choose 1 desire card, 2 or less, and add it back into your hands. So quite a lot of utility with this, and also with the new Watermelon Broly, I believe that Cheelai's deck just got a very huge upgrade. Arguably, all Wish decks gets a very big upgrade, but you know what I mean, okay? So let's take a look at the last card. It is going to be Zamasu, the Eliminator. This card has energy exhaust, indestructible, but it has a permanent. If you have a blue and yellow multicolor card in your energy already, you don't have to use this energy exhaust in all areas. So really good. I like it a lot. And counterplay, 2 costs when you play this card, you get to counterplay something which is 4 or less and return it into its owner's hands instead. So I would prefer to put it under the bottom of your owner's deck, but for 2 costs to counterplay something which is 4 costs, returning to its owner's hands, it's good enough. That is why the God Stealing technique, it's just a little bit too strong here, but let's talk about that in another video. When this card is played auto, you get to draw a card, then choose up to one of your opponent's battle card and switch it to rest mode. Also, so when you play this card, you draw a card and then you switch up to one of your opponent's battle card into rest mode. And this is just a 5k indestructible that's going to stay on the field. And after that, but it has so much utilities already, right? It does not have energy exhaust, it draws you a card, it taps one of your opponents, and then it counterplays one of your opponent's battle card 4 or less back into their hand. And the best part about this, because it is indestructible, so if you're playing the blue-yellow Zamasu deck, and you can also be an evolve target, an additional evolve target when it comes to few Zamasu Divine Providence, or if you're playing some other Zamasu cards. Okay, so it is also a evolve target. So basically that's it. That's my take. And is there any cards that are extremely overpowered or very powerful or desirable like Mega Frieza? Not really. I don't think so for this set. However, whatever they are designed for, they are designed it very nicely, and these cards, like all these things I've mentioned, are going to be pretty helpful to all the leaders or all this archetype they are trying to design to help out with. Okay, so hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, I appreciate it if you give this video a like. If you have questions for me or feedbacks for me, write it down in the comment section. I do reply to the comment section pretty much. I love reading them, and I appreciate it if you love what you see also over here in this channel. Join me and the rest of the viewers by subscribing. You would get to my channel. I would appreciate it a lot. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoy playing the Dragon Ball Super card game. See you guys in the next video.